2021. Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is Sydney Marlella Weeks. If you don't know who I am, thank you for tuning in. If you do know who I am, thank you for coming back. On this channel, we do beauty, business, and lifestyle videos all luxuriously. Today is a beauty video. However, before we get into it, make sure to hit the red subscription button down below, subscribe to the channel, and join the family. And number two, right here, follow me on Instagram. Make sure to follow me on this platform because Insta always sees it first. I am not gonna belabor this intro. Today's video is a chit chat, get ready with me. We are talking about 2020 as a whole and what we are doing for this channel and my life in 2021. So without further ado, let's get into the video. Welcome back to the channel. I know that I've already done an intro of some point. We're gonna do a chit chat, get ready with me. Today is the first day of January 2021. I'm so excited because I took a small break off of social media and YouTube just to plan, just to get some things together for the new year. We need to drink our water because clearly we are dehydrated. So I'm gonna do my skincare and get myself ready. My best friend, Kenny. Say hi, Kenny.
Hi.
Kenny is here from Pittsburgh. She spent New Year's with me and my family. So one of her friends' boyfriend is a chef. We're going to a dinner party tonight. So I'm gonna get ready for that. But yeah, we're just gonna chat. It's been a while and I just wanna talk about 2021, the goals that I have, what we're doing on this channel, and what we're doing in my life. So let's get into it. I've already washed my face and primed it. If I'm looking here, it's because I'm looking at my mirror. So let's talk about 2020 first. Yes, it was treacherous. Yes, it was ghetto. However, I do think that a lot of good came from it. The first thing that I'm taking is this Cetphil Pro Restore-Derm Eczema Soothing Moisturizer. I love this stuff, especially in the winter months. It's just so hydrating. 2020 was a ghetto year. Like, it was probably the most treacherous year I've ever lived through. But I do think there was a lot of good points, a lot of good lessons that I learned, specifically with myself and then also with others. In 2020, I've never worked harder in my life. Hashtag I'm essential business. So my family's company, we help the homeless of the city of Philadelphia. We've been contracted for, I think, 46 years now we've been working with the city, but we helped the homeless in COVID and that was a lot. I definitely overspent myself, I have to say that, and I'm definitely not doing that this year. COVID as a whole has just been exhausting, especially for us essential business workers. I've worked more 16-hour days this year than probably all of my life. And I do think that my work ethic and the value of my work ethic has improved because I've pushed myself to limits I didn't even know I could go. So I'm gonna take the Fenty Skin. This is her SPF. I'm using, I think it's also a moisturizer. I might do a review on the Fenty Skin. I got it for Christmas and it's really, really great. But I think us going into a global pandemic, just ignorant to the information, and every day it's changing, especially dealing with the city and being essential business, we get information a lot quicker than normal civilians do, and it's just changing as frequently as it is. I think my adaptability has definitely progressed this year because I was more so of a rigid person where I like things to be the same. I'm very systematic. I don't like change that much. And this year I really adapted to change because was changing every day. Every day was something different. I'm gonna be taking this Glossier. This is the Moisturizing Moon Mask. And I'm gonna put a little bit of this under my eyes just because we were out late last night. My mom had a murder mystery dinner party that was catered by Capital Grille. You guys know how I feel about Capital Grille. But we didn't go to bed till like 3 a.m. So I just need a little extra hydration under the eyes tonight. Yeah, 2020 in all, I think it was just a strenuous, draining, exhausting year. But it did have its highlight moments. Like, I'm very appreciative that it was one of my best years financially. I'm very appreciative that even in a pandemic, I was able to keep my job. As we know, the unemployment rate is out of the wazoo. And even through all of the craziness and the exhaustion that I felt in that year, I still tried to find the good in things because I always want to be positive and just shift my mindset that even though we're going through a global pandemic, even though the unknown is very prevalent, we still have to appreciate the favor that God blesses us with and the blessings that He still pertain to me in this year, like crazy. And with that being stated, I just decided it was a choice that I was going to be positive, even on the rough days, even on the days where I literally ate a rice cake, a stale rice cake for dinner after a 16-hour day and went to bed. Like, there were days that were like that. And I was so used to at work before, you know, we were fully staffed, and before the pandemic, it was just easy. I would go in for a few hours and my mom and I would travel. We would go to conferences and stuff like that. And then the pandemic hit, and this year was totally different. We didn't travel as much. A lot of our trips got canceled, clearly. Staff was calling out, staff was quitting, staff were trying to claim PUA, which if you don't know is the unemployment. They were saying they were working part-time or they got fired when they really just weren't showing up. It was a lot of things, but I still decided to choose the good in all of 2020. I'm very thankful that I was lucky enough that none of my family members died from COVID. A few of my family members did contract it. I actually contracted COVID, but that is a whole nother story time. And I'm thankful that even me and my family going through it, we didn't have to go to the hospital or respirators or funerals or anything like that. So I just choose to find the good in 2020. I'm very happy that it's over. I don't have this notion that 2021 at midnight on January 1st, it's going to be over. I know that we are still in a pandemic. We're still in the unknown. A lot of things are probably going to change as COVID has just mutated again. It's flu season. We knew this was going to happen, but I'm still staying positive. So let's work on my lips. I've been super dehydrated. I did not drink a lot of water recently. It's been a lot going on. So I'm taking the Fenty Beauty. This is the Pro Kisser in Hint Hint, the Luscious Lip Balm, and I really love this. So with that being said, these last 2 weeks I took off just from social media. I redid the complete aesthetics of my page. I redid the complete aesthetics of YouTube. I did let you guys know that I was taking a break, but I wanted to take that time to really plan, see what I wanted my channel, my platforms to look like in 2021. And I really felt like I was all over the place. And when I wrote everything down, I was like, I am doing a lot. And I already do a lot with work. I already do a lot with my family and responsibilities there. And I wanted to simplify my platforms as easy as possible for me, that I can produce as much content as consistent as possible. And that's what I did. So I'm taking the Mario Badescu. This is the lip balm, and I love this one. This is just a regular flavor. I prefer the mint. If I had to pick one lip balm, it would be either the Mario Badescu one or the Fenty, because it's really great. But my lips are super chapped because I have been dehydrated lately and I need to work on that. But yeah, I kind of concised all my platforms. So I guess we're going to talk about where we're going with the channel first. So my goal with YouTube and social media in general is just to be consistent. That's all I want to do this year. I'm not focused on growing a crazy amount of followers. I'm not worried about brand deals. I'm not worried about any of that. I just want to be consistent. I just want to upload my videos on a schedule, on time, every single week for you guys, and that's it. Next, I'm going to be using this LA Girl. This is the Lip Plumper in the tinted color, and this is GLP 527. It doesn't have a color name. So when I looked at my platform, what I'm focusing on is YouTube. I will be posting twice a week. It will be on Mondays and Fridays at 7 o'clock. I think just us having a schedule, and I kind of did an experiment from like October to about mid-December for like 2.5 months. And I said, if I'm just consistent, will my algorithm change? Will my exposure grow? And it really did. I was averaging maybe 100, 150 views a video. I'm now averaging like 1,000 views, 3,000 views. Some videos now have 6,000 views. Like, my channel is growing. We're growing subscriber wise, but we're also growing with exposure, which I'm very happy about. But I just want to be consistent. That's all I want to do. So this right here is the Evian misting spray. You guys know I love this. And I get the big one off of Amazon just because it just lasts a lot longer than the small ones you can get at Ulta. But with YouTube, I'm just being consistent with that twice a week, Monday and Friday. All of the content will be based on beauty, business, and lifestyle, all luxuriously. So I'm really introducing, and I have been introducing, like, luxury content because that's the type of lifestyle I like to live. And I just think it would be fake of me to like not do anything that's not luxurious, because that's literally my aesthetic and how I try to do things every single day. I'm taking this little spoolie to just push my eyebrows up. But yeah, that's just the content that I will be posting on Instagram and on YouTube. Now that we talked about YouTube, let's move to Instagram. So Instagram, I was just all over the place. Like, I was doing way too much. With that being stated, I was having my business page, I had a blog page, I had my personal page. And when I sat there and I looked at my platforms on Instagram, I said, okay, why do people go to my other pages? Because of me. So if I have the original platform, my personal page, they're following me first and then they're going to my other platforms to follow. So why not build up my first page? And then when I get to a certain level of progression, I can move on to the other pages, especially when I have more time, because I do work a full-time job. I do have other responsibilities. I am an entrepreneur. I have other income coming in that requires my attention on a weekly basis. And with that being stated, I want to be consistent with my content on my social media platforms I'm focusing on, but I just could not do it on all 17 platforms I had. I was just all over the place. So the platforms in 2021 that I am focusing on, the only two that I will be posting on is my YouTube channel right here, and then also my Instagram. If you're not following me, make sure to do that. Also subscribe while we're talking about this. Subscribe down below, join the family. So I'm posting 3 times a week on my personal page, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and I'm posting twice a week on YouTube. This really like plumps your lips. Even though I don't need lip plumper, I just like the pout that it gives. I'm using this e.l.f. pencil, and then this is in the color, I believe, deep brown. Yes, deep brown. So all of my Instagram content is once again going to be beauty, business, and lifestyle content, all luxurious. And that's just going to be like little snippets on content that I want to talk about. It's more light content, where YouTube's going to be like more in-depth videos. So definitely follow me on both platforms, but just giving you a scenario of what we're going for. My sister actually gifted me these planners for social media. So they're like content planners, and they've helped so much. Like, just planning out your thoughts and ideas for content and planning ahead of time have just helped me so much. Like, I'm already in February, so how I have my schedule is I'm going to be planning it where on the Saturday prior, I'm filming all content for the upcoming week, and then that way I don't have to worry about filming and light setup and all that. All I have to do is edit and post, and that's easy for me. I can do that. That's pretty much with the content and what I'm doing, and I just really hope that this year, all I'm focusing on social media wise and platform wise in this channel is just being consistent. That's it. I'm not being hard on myself. I don't have like a specific goal for subscribers. I mean, we're naturally going to grow if we're consistent because of the analytics, but I'm just really, really excited of how this channel has been growing and what it's going to continue in 2021. So I'm just happy about that. Personal wise, I am excited because this year is all about me. I am going to be so selfish in 2021. In 2020, I'm naturally like, it's all about me, but I really did exert myself where I put myself on the back end just because I had to make sure my family's business was okay. I had to make sure my other entrepreneurial clients were okay. I had to make sure that my family was okay. It was just a lot going on. With that being stated, I definitely have suffered with the health, not only having COVID, but not eating properly. Like, I was eating like 1 meal a day. Like, literally, some days I would not drink water at all. Some days I would look up, it's 2 o'clock, 2 in the afternoon. I have not eaten at all. And it wasn't healthy. I was waking up at 5 o'clock in the morning. I still get up at 5 a.m. and I'm literally to work by 7:30. And I was staying until 7:30 p.m., coming home, eating a stale rice cake and going to sleep. Not healthy at all. So this year I am being 130,000% selfish. And I am just going to make it all about me. I've made a routine where I'm going to go into work. I naturally like to go into work early just because you catch more in the morning time, especially like when the shifts rotate and whatnot. But I'm going to leave at 3 o'clock, and that is my goal. Like, every day I'm going to leave at 3 o'clock. I'm going to come home, do a little workout, you know, maybe go for a walk, and then I'm going to do some type of education to better myself, whether it be an etiquette course or I'm still taking my nutritional course. I need to catch up on that. Something that is going to better myself. And then after that, I am going to cook me a fabulous, healthy dinner. I'm going to watch an episode of TV. Then I'm going to shower, get in my bed, and go to sleep. And that is it. The weekends are going to be mine, but I have not been the healthiest. Quarantine 15 is real, okay? Your girl has gained some weight and I want to lose that just so I can be healthy and feel more comfortable. But for the most part, I am just making 2021 all about me. 2020 was a really great year for me financially. It was also a really great year for me just growing. Like, I moved out of my mother's house. My car's been paid off, but you know, I have a paid off car. I don't have a note on that. That's not an extra expense. You know, I'm living in a very affluent neighborhood and I'm just making more money moves and more wisely, like savings and investments and stuff like that. I was very thankful that God blessed me with those opportunities, even, you know, in the tragedy of 2020. However, in 2021, I definitely want to grow that. I'm saving my money. I'm not going to do like any mindless spending. And I really don't do that. I'm a Capricorn. I'm frugal. But at the same time, I have to make sure that I am using my money wisely and investing correctly. And I made a couple purchases in 2020. You guys will see it soon. And January 10th, I'm going to be 25. And I'm like, all right, I've done really, really great for a 24-year-old. But now in this quarter century of my life, I want to be even better. I want to exceed even more expectations and standards. I want to just be laser focused on the ball that I am just doing amazing. I love this brow pencil. It's really, really great by itself, but I am going to use another one that I love. I'm working on consistency with myself. I'm working on my weight. I'm working on healthy eating. I'm working on water consumption, taking my vitamins, especially like after having COVID. I am not playing with my health at all. I didn't have it to the extreme of where it was like people were saying like they couldn't breathe. I had my, like, I didn't have issues breathing except one night. I had my taste, I had my sense of smell. I didn't have a high grade fever, like none of that stuff. I was just super fatigued, tired. I didn't have an appetite like that. But all of those things were senses. I didn't even know I had COVID until later. But with that being stated, I'm taking my health even more serious because we don't know what the long-term side effects of this is. And I just have to make sure that I am proactive about it with myself while I'm young and I don't want to have long-term ailments or issues or complications. So I've also changed a few things. As you can see, I'm like a blonde now. I absolutely love this color. And I'll be talking about like a whole video on like glow up hair transformations later. It's already on the plan. But yeah, I'm just trying to be my best self. I'm not trying to be lazy and rush in the morning time when I'm getting dressed. Like I want to have the best outfit on with the best hair, with the best lashes and eyebrows, and just taking my time. I did notice that in 2020, I was really like just rushing myself, like trying to get to work, trying to get to the next thing and not taking time for myself. But now it's all about me. I'm going to take my time, even if that means getting up earlier. And I already get up at 5 a.m. so I'll have more than enough time. But with that being stated, I'm not rushing me anymore. Like I will sit there and do everything for everybody else and every other company and every other situation, but I'm not rushing myself anymore because if there is no me, then I can't help for other people. And all I want to do is be consistent with my goals. One of the goals that I have this year is, of course, I'm going to save my money because I have some goals that I don't really I don't like talking specifically about the goals that I have because I never want anybody to wish any bad prayers on me. But I do have some goals in mind, so I'm just trying to save my money for that. And then I want to read more. I actually joined a book club. If you don't know Jocelyn, I'm going to link her YouTube channel down below, but she's amazing. We follow each other on Instagram and I joined her book club. It's called Books and Vino, Books and Wine, and I love it. We meet every Sunday at 3 p.m. You should totally join. And it's just a really great experience. It holds me accountable to get the book read. And I've actually been reading other books in the meantime because we've just been doing like a couple chapters a week, but I'm just trying to find things that hold me accountable, still is fun, doesn't take too much time or energy. Also, I am using the DeCourcy Beauty. This is by one of my best friends. I love Bryn so much. This is her brand. I'll have all the information linked down below, but this is the DeCourcy Beauty. This is her brow pencil and it's in the color Espresso and I love it. And another thing with myself for my goals is just kind of trying to find how to maximize my style while also like minimizing my time. So how can I just have everything prepared the night before? So in the morning, my outfit's ready. I can slap a wig on, slap a lash on, and just go with a brow. Like super simple and easy. Last night, Kenny and I, my best friend, we did our makeup for the first time in like months, literally since my home warming. So that's August. I forgot how much time it takes to do all of that. Like it literally took me like 2.5 hours to do my face, the shower, hair, outfit, Spanx. It was just so much. And I truly think like because of 2020, I don't think anything in any department will ever be the same, but I'm just trying to find like how to maximize my style while minimizing my time. So another goal for me is while being consistent in my schedule, like leaving on time from work, coming home, doing what I need to do, and then also preparing the night before. Like I notice when I prep my lunch the night before or when I do my hair the night before and have it ready, because I like wigs, they're a protective style, they grow my hair out, or just having my lashes, you know, ready the night before, taking the glue off and stuff like that. I'm just really trying to maximize style while minimize time. I'm always trying to minimize my time because I just feel like it's a treacherous thing to waste your time on stuff that you can just do the night before and in the morning just make your life easier. I do have to say in 2020, I have had the most anxiety that I've ever had in my life, like literally waking up in my sleep, like with anxiety. Like I remember one time I had a panic attack in my dream. Like it's been bad, and of course I'm in therapy, so I talked to her about this, and this is something that I'm working through. But with COVID, essential business, you know, overworked, just not enough sleep, not hydrated, not eating properly, and those are all things that I take responsibility for because I did it. It's so many uncertainties, and that was something that I was not really used to, that it was really hard for me to cope with. And anxiety has definitely been something that I've been dealing with and I'm working on, but I'm trying to minimize my time because that's less anxiety for me. And I know people don't want you to like claim these things, and I'm not claiming that I am diagnosed with anxiety, but I do have touches of it here and there, and I'm working through it if we're being transparent. So we are now using the ColourPop Brow Boss Gel, and this is in the color light brown. But I'm just trying to find ways to make my life easier so I don't have that angst in the morning, or, you know, during the day, or if it does come, it's not over something stupid that I could like literally prep the night before. This is the key. This is what I've been doing because these look a mess. So I take Q-tips now, like this is my thing, and I am just going to rub this product and line them up just like that. Yeah, but for me in the morning, especially with these masks, and as you can see, like my skin is trash right now, like absolute trash because of these masks. My skin is so irritated with all that rubbing. All I've been doing is like skincare, eyebrow, lash, that's it. But I've really been focusing on skincare, and I don't like, there's no reason for me to wear makeup because I'm really not going anywhere because we're in a pandemic, people. Like there's no reason you need to be in a club. Just because it's open doesn't mean you need to go. But with that being stated, I've just been focused on me and my skincare, and that's what I'm doing for myself and my goals in 2020. I'm saving my money, I'm minding my business, I'm drinking my water, I'm staying healthy, and I'm losing this quarantine 15 because it's ghetto as much as this little clip on my head is. So lastly, with business, right now I'm not taking clients. If you guys don't know, I went to Penn State. I have a dual degree in business. One's in marketing, one's in management. And with that being stated, I do offer marketing services for people that are looking to brand their business. I do that on the side. My full-time job is my family's company, which I said before, emergency housing and sheltering. We have multiple facilities, and I'm senior staff. All of us are over the multiple facilities, so that takes up a lot of my time. But on the side, I do those entrepreneurial things, and then I also do YouTube and platforms with brands and whatnot as well. I haven't really done many of those in 2020. As you can see, like a lot of videos were not sponsored or anything like that, and I'm a small channel, so it's not like any crazy amount of thing. Getting brand deals is something that might happen in the future, but right now I'm just trying to be consistent. But with business, I am offering marketing services. I'm not taking on that many clients because I'm not trying to overwhelm myself. I currently have some right now that I'm working with, and I work with on the weekly, but I have some things in the future that I am going to be doing that I will be able to help more people, but also minimize my time with it. Business is kind of like on the low right now. I have consistent income from the clients that I have. A few of my services that aren't as like tedious of a task and long-term are available on my website. I'll have that down below. So with that being stated, business-wise, all I'm focusing on is my social media platforms, making sure I'm consistent with that, my full-time job, which is my family's business, and also my personal business, SMW Collection, which is my entrepreneurial ventures on the side that I have my clients with. So I will be taking a few clients, a few opportunities that will be coming up that's not so long-term, and it's just easy for me to do like a marketing plan or, you know, a marketing bias. But other than that, your girl is going to be chilling, being consistent, and not overwhelming herself in 2021. So now I'm going to pop on my lashes. You guys know I can't do this on camera, so with that being stated, I'm going to pop on my lashes, and these ones right here are by the brand CALA, C-A-L-A, and I got them from literally TJ Maxx. This is in the style Posh, and I'm using the DeCourcy Beauty. This is their black lash glue. It's like a new product on their website. Once again, one of my good friends' brand, and I'm not even being biased because she's my friend. Like literally sis hooked me up, but at the same time, her product is bomb. This is probably the best lash glue that I've ever like used in my life. Like it is just so bomb. And look at the packaging. Like y'all see that packaging right there? That packaging is all of that. Make sure you definitely check out, and she's a lash tech. If you guys are in the tri-state area, I'm from Philly, and she has a studio in Wilmington. She is a certified lash technician, and she has a whole bunch of services there that you guys can check out. So I will have that link below as well. But I'm using this lash glue, those lashes, and I'm gonna pop them on now. So I am back. I put my lashes on. We have the fit on. Kenny, get in this. Come on, get in this, Kenny.
My chips?
Get in this. chips, with your chips, with the chips that we've been eating. We are dressed. We are about to go. It's my best friend Kenya. Make sure you get in. And we are about to go to this dinner party. We have a few errands to run beforehand, but we just want to say have a very happy 2021. Make sure to stay safe. Make sure to wear a mask, and hopefully all of this treacherous mess will be over soon. We love you all. Make sure to subscribe down below. Hit the red subscription button down below. Join the family. Also comment what you would like to see next. And if you haven't already, give this video a thumbs up, and we will have more videos coming soon. We love you guys. Bye.